Hello and welcome to our channel. So a few of our followers on social media have asked us to do a 1-year review of our van. So here goes. So for those of you who missed our van tour just after we bought it last year, here is a recap. So this is our Carthago Chic sea line, which is just perfect for those long journeys touring around Europe. It sits on a Mercedes tag axle 5.5 tonne chassis, which gives it a very stable feel on the road. It's powered by a 2 litre 170 brake horsepower engine with a 9-speed automatic gearbox, which makes it a real pleasure to drive. The storage in this van is fantastic, with underfloor storage all over the place and a huge scooter garage with room for everything you need on one of those long trips. We added many extras like the driver assist package and the M-Bucks, which comes with sat-nav and the usual Android and Apple CarPlay. The kitchen comes with beautiful curved Korean worktops, a 3-burner hob and an oven which is at a very sensible height. The large fridge freezer is easily accessible from either side and the storage space is well thought out and plentiful. The glass cabinet with Carthago branded glasses is a nice touch, and a glass of wine or two can be enjoyed from the very comfortable soft leather seats. From here you can also relax and enjoy watching a movie from the 40-inch TV which pops up from behind the sofa. The midship changing room is enormous and well thought out with a separate toilet cubicle, a full-length wardrobe, large sink and a very spacious shower with plenty of headroom. The 3 large drawers and cabinet mean you won't be short of storage space in the bathroom. The 2 single beds at the back of the van provide plenty of legroom and comfort for a great night's sleep, and the 6 wall cabinets provide plenty of storage space for all of your personal belongings. There are also 2 floor level wardrobes which provide additional storage space, and of course there's a TV if you want to watch the television while in bed. The bedroom and living area can be shut off from each other by sliding doors at each end of the dressing room for that all-important privacy if you have friends and family touring with you. The living room table can easily be moved around by pressing on the button below. The furnishings, fixtures and fittings on this motorhome are very high-end, and we have not been disappointed with the quality of these throughout the motorhome. The ambient lighting in this motorhome is incredible, with dimmer switches everywhere, so you can easily set the mood.
Yes, it's really hard to believe that that's a year since we bought this motorhome, and all in all we have absolutely loved having it. But we just thought it might be quite useful to point out some of the things that we particularly like and some of the things that we're not so keen on.
Yeah, and one of the things that I do really like about this van is the fact it's got tag axle and the 9-speed Mercedes automatic gearbox. It just really glides along. It really is a joy to drive. And the storage in the van is fantastic. We upgraded to a 5.5 tonne chassis, which means we don't have any payload issues, and we've got lots and lots of storage, particularly outside.
Yeah,
So
yeah, and I really like all the storage inside as well, because it means I can take all the clothes and shoes that I like. It means I can take everything I need for in the kitchen. So it really is home from home, and the fact that I don't need to worry about any weight restrictions makes that a lot easier when I'm packing.
yeah, it just means there's shoes everywhere.
One of the other things that I also really like is the low level oven. We had 2 previous motorhomes, both of which had an eye level oven, and I wasn't particularly comfortable taking hot food out of the oven at eye level, whereas having the low level oven is really just like your oven at home, and I feel much more comfortable using that one.
Yeah, absolutely agree with that. And another thing that I really love about this van is the fact that it's a 1 level floor all the way from the driver's seat right back up to the beds at the back, which is fantastic.
Yep, and it means I can even do Pilates in the van.
That's something to see. So there are also a few things in this van that we're not so keen on, and one of those is the tracking system. The insurance companies insist on trackers in these vehicles, and they're monitored 24/7. So Karen and I like to spend a couple of months, 2-3 months a year in Florida over the winter, and when we come back the engine battery is dead. The tracker is fitted to the engine battery, and I don't think that's a good idea. It would be better to be fitted onto the habitation battery, and then that way you could still start the van. And you wouldn't have any problems with that. And another thing that I'm not quite so keen on in the van is if you're using the external barbecue point, you have to lift the locker door up, and it must remain up the whole time you're using the barbecue. I think it would be better to have a small flap like the electric hookup to the side with the external barbecue point there. I think that would be better.
Yeah.
So.
And there's just a couple of things that I'm not quite so keen on. One of them is the bathroom. It doesn't have a frosted window. I would prefer that window to be frosted, but it can be easily overcome just by leaving the blind up in the bathroom. But I think that could be a slight change. We also had an air conditioning unit fitted to the motorhome because we want to take it abroad. We don't usually need the air conditioning in the UK, but last year we took the motorhome over to France, and we really needed the air conditioning over there, but it can be a bit noisy while it's on. So we did find that late at night or overnight we didn't want to run it because we didn't want to disturb our neighbours, and it was quite noisy inside as well.
Yeah, that's true, yeah. And one just other small thing, it doesn't bother me, I'm absolutely fine with the van, but something you would have to bear in mind, it's a big vehicle, and that can bring restrictions because, you know, there's a lot of small roads, particularly in Scotland, and some people, you know, might be a bit wary of driving such a big vehicle, so that's something that you would have to consider as well. So that's it for this video, guys. We do hope you enjoyed it, and as always it would be appreciated if you could click the like button, subscribe and click the notification bell. That helps our channel to grow on YouTube. And remember, as always, live today like there could be no tomorrow. Love life. Thanks for watching.